Temple came in with a very strong record.
Yeah.
You guys took an early lead, got out of here with a tie. Can you be pleased with this result? I know you're not into moral victories, but can you be pleased with this result?
Well, the most important thing when you're in conference play is to come through games getting points. You want to get points. We would have much rather had 3 points than 1 point, but I felt like we played well in the first half. Scored a goal in the second half. Had a bit of a letdown, and that has been our Achilles heel, in a lot of the games. But really proud that the players came back from that and then actually kind of retook over the game at the end, and generated a number of quality opportunities. Really thought that that we should have scored a goal at the end. So at this point, obviously it's frustrating, but you take away from the game what it gives you, and continue to move forward and get better, every day.
You outshoot your opponent tonight 20-19, but you had a 5-1 advantage in overtime. Did you feel like Temple, as the road team, was playing for the tie?
I think they were just playing hard. Every game has its ebb and flow, and they came out in the second half and really for about 10-minute period, causing us fits. Ended up at the end of that scoring a goal. Our reaction to that was to go a little bit more, throw a little bit more caution to the wind, and bring in a few attacking players and mix things up a little bit, and it ended up working out for us in generating opportunities, but we just never got the goal.
You played this game shorthanded. You had a couple of guys out with injuries. Michael King was out after his red card in the last game. How did that alter your game plan coming in?
Well, I mean, it just moves. It moves pieces, and when you have guys that are injured, it just takes another piece out of the puzzle, and you want to have every piece. When you start a puzzle, you want to have every piece on the table at the beginning. We didn't have that. That was the hand we were dealt. So you have to, you just have to get on with it and move on. But a lot of our young players got valuable experience, and I thought that they did a great job.
Max Rockwell, normally a midfielder, stepped into Michael King's spot as a central back. How'd you think Max did tonight?
I thought he was great. I thought he was great. I would have much rather had him in the midfield to play in his natural spot. But he's willing. A captain, senior leader. He's going to do whatever it takes for the team to get the result. And he knew. When Mikey was out, that was the change that was going to be made, and there was no issue.
Jaime Abara, 8 saves tonight, including a couple almost point blank range. What do you think of his performance?
Good. It's good. I mean, we were very fortunate to have Jaime last year when he stood on his head the whole year, and this year there's been some results that have fallen the wrong way. But the main thing that we're looking for is consistency. He's a great shot stopper, and just improvement day in and day out on his distribution. And he's doing it. So.
Eddie Puskarich, 3 shots, a couple of shots on goal. He got your early goal. Yeah. Talk a little just about his development and what he adds to your offense.
Well, I mean, obviously a very technical player. Hits a very clean ball. Takes a lot of our set pieces. And today he played sick. He was under the weather. So his minutes were limited in each half. But being professional, come up and let us know. Hey, coach sick. I'm going to go. I'm able to go. I'm going to go as hard as I can. But you saw in the first half, him put his hand up because he needed a break, and that's what we need. Put someone else in and let them take over that role. But I thought he had an excellent night. Great kid, and he scored one heck of a goal.